you going. And Mr. Kane has touched in a lot of what I have to share with you. All right, just hit it on play.
Okay, here's your clicker.
And I've
Push
got
the
my
right
clicker.
button here.
That's
And I failed to mention that he is now an author. I don't want to steal your thunder. Okay, all right.
All right, that's me. That's my name. I am a retired VP of Community Relations with Casper's Company, McDonald's Restaurants, and 47 years
Wow.
I spent under the arches. It's a long time. And I learned a lot in my 47 years under the arches, so much so that, now why is that coming up like that? I don't know.
It could be the format, sorry.
I am now a published, well, sorta, a published author. This is the book I wrote, Generating Happiness. 47 years of life lessons under the arches. Now, what I mean by sort of is that all I have right now is this not for resale yet copy of my book. This is called a proof. I got to go through that and make sure everything's right and finish building the website where these books can be ordered. But I have some great, great stuff in here, and it'll be available eventually on that website, generatinghappiness.com, probably within a week. And I think all of you should buy at least 100 or 200 books. All right.
Yes.
Before I go to the next slide, I need to ask the students some things that are tough, that we talked about. You could probably dictate some of the stuff that was just on the screen in there. But I'm old. I've been around a long time, and I need you to just give me some examples. It doesn't have to be your life. What are some of the tough things you guys are dealing with these days? Just raise your hand. Yes, ma'am. Bullying. Yes.
School shootings.
What is that?
School shootings.
Loud so everybody can hear you.
School shootings.
Yes, that's correct. What else?
Theft.
Theft. And these are some things that you see and you witness probably too often in school. What else? What others? Some things that you may be dealing with, or that you see other students, they're in the middle of it all. Come on, give me some, come on, come on. You gotta help me here. Help me here. Give me some. What's that? Nice and loud so everybody can hear.
Violence.
Violence. Absolutely. What else? Peer pressure? Could be one. All right.
Also addictions.
Addiction, drugs. All this stuff is swirling all around you. Sometimes you walk into school and you maybe see some things that you wish you weren't seeing. Maybe on your way home, same thing. You see around you some things, man, I just wish I wasn't seeing that. And sometimes you feel like, oh dear Lord, I'm right in the middle of the fire. Oh my God, it feels like I jumped into the fire. And then, unlike the other, let me see, 200,000 students that are in Hillsborough County schools, minus 9 that are in this room today, you were the ones that found an opportunity to not be any part of all of that. You are very rare and very fortunate to have your cheeks in these seats to be a part of GPS. You are so fortunate that you have parents that love you so much and maybe bugged you so much to be a part of this. This is going to set you apart from the rest. Now, you're young and you haven't fully developed that frontal lobe yet. And you don't even know how good this is going to be for you in the future. We know. Our lobe is a little bit more developed. And we know that stuff like this is going to help get you where you want to go. So, my job description when I was with Casper's Company, again, I retired October 31st of 2022. That's it. Those are the things I did. Marketing, communications, point of purchase purchasing, digital menu board programming, agency liaisons, everything, blah, 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 blah. I changed my job description once I knew the net result of everything that I did ended in one thing. No matter what I did, all those things, there was a net result to all of it. Okay, I'm clicking. And that net result was this. I generated happiness in everything that I did. Come on, man. All right. I generate, so let me talk about that. Generating happiness. Maybe I'd go into one of our restaurants and I'd help in the drive-thru. And I'd hand that order out and I'd say something nice to that person. They smile. Maybe I'd go in and I'd see Grandpa in there with his grandson having a happy meal and the happiness that was generated there. I sponsored things. I sponsored Character GPS. I sponsored 1,000 different things. Or I went to an event and I handed out a coupon for a free hamburger. I generated happiness over and over and over again. And then life lessons happen. So, where did that come from? I started thinking about that. Oh my God. Where did this whole happiness thing started? Started with these guys. And Jeff pointed it out. Our founding fathers. Did you know the names of all of our founding fathers here? Yeah? Did you know John Jay?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe not so much. I know the other ones, their names look familiar. Boy, that's sure not coming out clear.
They
on
can
there.
Google those names, right?
But these guys were so brilliant and divinely inspired that
Alexander Hamilton.
I think it was biblical inspiration or the hand of God, I'm not sure which, but they wrote that Declaration of Independence. And there was one part of what they wrote that fits into what I'm about to tell you. And that part was, we hold these truths to be self-evident. You remember it, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. What's an unalienable right? What is it?
Rights that can't be taken away.
Exactly. It can't be taken away. It's given by the big man. Nobody can take it away. Unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of
Happiness.
That's right.
So,
How do I advance? How about enter? Happiness. Yes, you are absolutely
Generate
correct.
happiness.
This battery may be going. I'm not sure. I'll press through. Yes, they did. And I started thinking about that whole happiness thing. How do you pursue happiness, and how do you know when you get it? Is it big wad of money? Yeah. A nice car?
No.
Nice house? All that stuff? Well, not so much. I don't think you pursue happiness. You know when you get it. Oh, come on. Okay? You don't get it, or catch it, or earn it. You give it. This is what I have discovered is the secret. You give it. Now, you have something within you that Jeff talked about. You are uniquely gifted. God has put a gift in you, and you, and you, just like your fingerprint. You're the only one that's got it. Just you, a uniquely designed gift. And what you're doing right now as you're growing up is trying to figure out what it is. What is that gift that God put inside you And that is the gift that you are to use to serve others. Well, what's an athlete guy? What is a big famous athlete guy? He has the ability to perform whatever that sport is like no other. And people will pay thousands of dollars just to go see that athlete perform. Maybe a stage performer, maybe, what about a doctor? He saves lives. He helps people get healthy. I don't care who it is. I care about you right now. And we, the adults around you, care about you right now. We're aging, and you are going to take care of us. And the businesses that we're running, we are going to take the keys, give them to you. And you're going to run it. And then you're going to take care of us. And our schools. And our law enforcement community. And our government. And our businesses. And our roads. And our education system. All of it. It's you. See, when I come into the classroom, I talk to kids. I don't see 14, 15-year-old kids. I see our future because, and I know that's so cliche, oh, kids are our future. You hear that all the time, kids are our future. No. I have handed the keys to the future you that came into my McDonald's restaurant. And I taught them how to cook fries and cook burgers and toast the buns and do everything, grow up to run shifts and to run restaurants. And then I hand them the keys. Here you go. Run this multi-million-dollar restaurant for me. Oh, by the way, here's the keys to your company car as well. Oh, and here's the bonus program. And on and on. So I don't just see kids sitting at a class they went through for a few days. I see the rest of my life and my family's life and my grandkids in your hands. And that's a big deal. You're really, really important to me. And you're really, really important to your parents and your grandparents. And you should be incredibly thankful to them that they have you here in these seats. So, I like the way this guy said it. This is Albert Schweitzer. He said, I don't know what your destiny will be, but one thing I know, the ones among you who will be really happy are those who have sought and found how to serve. So you are to find what that gift is that was put in you. Now, I'll go fire you up. I am going to fire you up with a song that's going to light you up. And if you are compelled to stand up and be a part of it, I'm not going to stop. All right? But it is by Brian Poppin. And remember that fire we talked about that you jumped into? Here's what you're going to sing. I hope the sound works.
It should. That sound is great when it works.
Praise him on this one right here.
thank you,
That was good.
everybody, for the opportunity to be in front of you. I love you. Ah, well, thank
All
you.
right. So Bob, thank you for all the service you've done for 47 years.
Long time.
And the partnership with McDonald's and now future partnership, right?
Yes, sir.
Because we're gonna get happy with this book that you've written.
Yeah,
already.
yeah,
Thanks for coming. All right, so now we're getting to the climax of our program, but just before I forget, again, parents, if you would fill out the one-page evaluation form and drop it in the box in the back here, because this is what helps us get our grants, when parents give feedback on how the program has worked. And guys, after you get your prizes over here, it's important to be grateful, right? To be grateful to your parents, right? There's Debbie, Dr. Wilson, whatever. So if you'd like to write a thank you card, they're on the back table here. Or if you want to just write a thank you note on one of our posters. But it's an opportunity for you to express again what you have received so that we don't take things for granted. That's an important thing in life. All right, so now we're going to hit the climax here, and I'm going to switch back to my presentation. This was wonderful, Bob. And there it is. Oh, okay, good. That's fine. Disconnect that for a second, get my cursor back. There we go. All right, so Bob, thank you so much for joining us for this graduation, this celebration here. And now, when our kids heard this MGM tune, it meant we were doing character GPS theater, right? So we practiced the things that we would want to do out there in the safety of our classroom, right? So we're prepared. But today is not the end, it's just the beginning, right? The first day of the rest of your life to get to your amazing future. So our kids have done a little preparation for you here for graduation. We asked them to answer some questions here, right? So we're going to start off with our top chip earner, right? So they earn chips for doing the teaching sheets, for their tests, for their participation, right? For getting early to class. You always create great opportunities, so we gave extra chips when you got here early in the morning, right? All sorts of good things. So our top chip getter was Emir, come on down. Congratulations. All right. But we're going to put him to work before we give him all of his good stuff. So Emir, if you'd come up, you're going to help show kind of how this is going to work here. So I'm going to ask you these questions and you give some thought to them. So the first thing, what are some favorite words that describe you?
Logical, firm, and idea maker.
Okay, there you go. So he's thinking about his giftedness, right? And what was your Myers-Briggs? What did it turn out to be? Your
I am an INTJ, aka mastermind.
a mastermind. So he thinks big picture, right? So what are the, of course, that's a rationalist, right? We learned a little bit more about our personalities. And so what are the strengths of being a mastermind?
The main ones that describe me are independent, logical, firm, and idea maker.
Great, lots of ideas. And what's the downside? Because we always have to manage kind of our weaknesses.
My family can definitely vouch for this. I am critical, skeptical, and at times I can be demanding.
So, but they've learned how to manage those, right? Sometimes you got to bite your tongue, right? All right, so now, what was your SMART goal that you came up with having looked at your mastermind skill set?
I wanted to be when I was younger, and I still want to be a mechanical engineer.
Very good, okay, so looking at the SMART, right, in your SMART goal, so being specific, you want to be an engineer, which is a mechanical engineer, so what now is the measure? How will you know that you've become this wonderful mechanical engineer?
When I become certified as a mechanical engineer.
Got to be certified. They don't let you build buildings unless you know what you're doing, right? Or bridges or anything else. All right, how about attainable steps? So starting with today, what are you going to do?
Today I'm going to take classes that help me improve my skills in that subject, in that career subject, right?
Right. While you're doing your high school work, right? And so you're going to get,
A 4.0 GPA and graduate high school.
there you go, right? You got to set those goals, set the bar high. so once you graduate from high school, then what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go to college and get a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. Originally, I was gonna get a master's, but somebody suggested that I go for more work experience than actual preparedness.
You can always go back and get more education, but sometimes getting real world experience is very good. So what's the last step?
Intern for 2 years rather than 1. 2 years to become certified as a mechanical engineer with as much on-field knowledge as possible.
Wonderful. And interning in a company often is the way you get hired, right? They see how good they are and they've trained you, it's invested you a little bit. It's a great way to get your foot in the door. All right, so now with your attainable steps, they're relevant, right, and smart. So you have to do a sand check. Why do you want to be a mechanical engineer?
I'm good at making, creating things, putting them together, and as I said, I've wanted to be this since I was young.
Right, ever since the Lego set, right?
Yeah.
Right? All right, so time bound, when you add up then, getting your high school diploma, getting your college degree, your internship, how many years is this gonna be?
4 years of high school, 4 years of college, and 2-year internship will take 10 years.
So he's got a 10-year plan, give him a hand, right? All right, so now, what are some principles from Character GPS that's gonna help you accomplish being this great mechanical engineer?
Proactive responsibilities, vision, talents discovered, the 3 T's, meaningful relationships, time, teams, love, collaboration, and can-do attitude.
There you go. We learned a lot in 4 days. Very good. Now, we're going to ask our students to identify one bad habit. Our parents might be able to think of more, but one bad habit they're going to work on so they can change that and be able then to have the time, energy, right, and resources to put towards developing to their future. What's your bad habit you're going to work on?
Again, my family can vouch for this. I spend a lot of time on the computer. So I'm going to try and limit my time on the computer, not even try, I will limit my time on the computer to 30 minutes a day.
Whoa, very good. That would be great. All right, congratulations, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to turn everyone loose to talk with their parents. Thank you very much. All right. So our second highest chip earner from all the things, including coming very early, right, was Eliana. Come on down. All right. So we're going to do one more time, kind of go through this, and then everyone will know what we're doing, okay? Because some of you, I don't think, wanted to come up here and be in front of everyone, but that's okay. All right. So Eliana, let's do real quick. What are some words to describe you?
Strong, smart, priceless, athlete, and warrior.
There you go. Very positive, right? And what was your Myers-Briggs personality?
I was an ENTJ or a chief.
Ah, so she's a chief, right? Our mom can probably testify to that, right? She's got some leadership skills. Got to use them appropriately, right? All right. So, what is a strength of being a chief? Okay, you can be very realistic. You see what needs to be done, and you sometimes want to have it happen right away, right? So, what's the weakness?
Skeptical and controlling.
Right. So you got to kind of watch it, right? Make sure that the parent is in charge, right? But you're helping. You're going to assist. That's a good thing. All right, so now looking at your SMART goal, right? What do you want to be someday?
I want to be a nurse.
Okay, so then specifically, what kind of nurse?
RN nurse.
An RN nurse, right? So looking at your measure, how do you know when you've made it as an RN nurse?
I passed certification and
There you go, right? You got to be certified before you start sticking people with needles. That's a good thing, right? Okay, so now your attainable steps from today, what are you going to do?
I say get my high school diploma and a GPA of 4.0 and volunteer.
Okay,
And-
she can volunteer at a hospital while she's learning her basic skills.
My second one was graduate. That was graduate with the 4.1. The third one was college degree in nursing, and 4 passed my RN nurse license exam.
There you go. So she's been thinking about what she has to do to get there. It's not just a penny in a wishing well, right? All right, so relevant. Why do you want to be this great RN nurse? That's going to be a lot of work.
Because I want to save lives and I like helping people.
There you go. She's got the heart for it, all right? So how many years is this going to take?
12 years.
A 12-year plan. You give her a hand, right? Don't go away. Don't forget that yet. All right, so what principles from Character GPS are going to help you become this amazing RN nurse?
I said vision, teams love collaboration, and the compass versus weather vane.
Right, she's going to be a compass, not that weather vane, right? Very good. So what's one bad habit that you're gonna give up?
I said, I will work on procrastination.
All right, so when it needs to get done, you do it right away. Give her a hand, that is great. All right, so we're gonna ask all of our graduates to take their scripts and go meet with your parents, right? If you don't have a parent here, Dr. Wilson is glad, or Leslie will be glad to talk it over with you, all right? So grab your parents, do-si-do, tell them what you learned about yourself. Okay, or if anyone else needs another coach, Bob's available as well.
Three words for creative, joyful, friendly. My rates with the ENFP, which stands for champion. I am an idealist, ambitious, ambitious, and analytical. Weaknesses, doing something over and over and
So, yeah,
we're supposed to
prizes.
what I want to be someday, my dream, veterinary. What smart specific is a vet surgeon, management of Virginia and vet certification. Typical steps is I want to finish high school with 4.8 GPA. Go to vet surgeon school. Animals and time bound. Starting now with 14.
Okay.
Then the one that I learned is to be all corrected. V for vision, C for cane, the CD for talent. One bad habit I would take away day challenge to do is I'm a chocoholic and a fireaholic. I will also take my No, I will.
It's Eliana's brother.
I just can't have a lot of it.
It's Eliana's brother.
Maybe like once a week.
One of the brothers.
Covers off the gifts, and then,
And chocolate.
so you have it, how many groups?
I'm gonna do that right now. We're gonna go.
Right, they're gonna get their stuff and go right over to pick it. We'll send them that, okay, and then
There's resources.
and then fun. So we're gonna let them take two. Right, so is there enough to work? One group for tonight, and then two, or one and two. One and two. All right, finish up and come back and find your seats here. We're gonna now do our graduation walk here. Make this official. So our students, they received during our program a character GPS wristband, not available in any store, as we tell them, right? Is a symbol again of being part of this leadership team. And when they wore that proudly, right, they got 3 bonus chips every time they came with it they were wearing, right? So they're also going to get these dog tags. So with all 7 of the toolkits stamped on each of the dog tags, and then they're going to get the challenge coin for, again, their commitment to the bad habit. Now, when Miss Debbie and I, we run into you guys all over the place, like at the mall, things like that, right? When we run to our students, they go, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Kane, right? We ask how they're doing, and it's amazing how many of our graduates pull out of their purse, pull out of their wallets, their challenge coin, and they say, I'm still working on it, right? So this is a great reminder, right, to keep working on the things that you've learned in Character GPS. So I'm going to have, if Brett, if you'd stand on this side, we're going to have you walk over from that side to this side here. She's going to read off your name, give you your certificate, and then I'm going to put over your head, if I can, or I'll hand it to you if it doesn't fit right, your dog tags. but I'm looking you in the eye, guys, right? This is like you're being knighted. Because I'm going to say you are equipped and you are capable to pursue the dreams you have for your life. And you're going to realize in this moment, I am. I'm equipped. I'm ready. I'm not scared of the future, right? I'm eager. I'm excited because I've got a plan to pursue my dreams. And then you're going to get your challenge coin, right? So Bob, would you like to hand out the challenge coins here?
Happy to do that.
All right. So I've got these. And we'll get some handshakes here, we'll get some pictures, okay? So, of course, to make this appropriate, we have to have the right music. Would you agree? There's our grand march. Okay, Dr. Wilson, take it away. Read off our names. Come on down, Amir. Start down there. All right, Amir. Let me see. Do you think I can get it over there? Can do, right? Look at that. All right. All right. Congratulate. Hold up your certificate here. Get a picture with you. All right. And then with Bob, next.
You got your coin already.
Elliot, come on down. Oh, wait, Elliot. Start over here. Grab your certificate. That's all right. We'll have you come right out front here. Congratulations. You are equipped and capable to pursue the dreams you have for your life. We're going to do a picture here with your certificate. Hold that out there. Good job. Who's next? Landry, come on down. All right, Landry, you are equipped and you are capable to pursue the dreams you have for your life, and I think we can do it here. Hold on. We got it. It's coming. You can do it. There. All right.
You guys got big heads.
I look up to Landry. You know that? Right? Oh, I forgot to say, once you get your challenge coin, you can go over, you pick one gift from the red table, pick one from the resource table, and then you can pick two from the remaining kind of fun tables there, okay? So remember, you start first, you're first.
That's 4 goodies.
And Eliana, you're second. Landrick, you're third. So follow the leader there, okay. All right, Juliana, I gotta start the music again. Make you official, all right. You are equipped and you are capable to pursue the dreams you have for your life. Congratulations. Now hold that up here. That way.
In that hand, this way I can shake it out.
Come on down. All right, Deandra, you are equipped and you are capable to pursue the dreams you have for your life. If I think I've got to start on the top, come around, I think I can do this. There you are. All right. Congratulations.
Let's upside down. Turn it over.
There you go.
No, it's right.
There you go. All right. Good job. Come on down. All right, Jonah, you are equipped and you are capable to pursue the dreams you have for your life. There we go. Congratulations. Hold that certificate up. Good job. Here we go.
That hand. Listen.
You are equipped and you are capable of pursuing pursue the dreams you have for your life, your artistic life, right? So then get it around. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to end it. Right? So you can take it apart, there's a little clip, and then you can wear it. Alright, let's get your picture here. Hold this out front. Alejandro, you are equipped and you are capable of pursuing the dreams you have for your life. I think I'm going to have to hand it to you here, okay? All right, let's take a picture here. Hold that up. Great. All right, good job.
That hand, if I could shake that.
All right, a hand for all of our graduates here. Right now, they are cashing in. Parents, again, if you could fill out the evaluation forms, and then we're going to have some refreshments. We have GPS cake, right? Celebration graduation cake. We want to thank again our keynote speaker, Bob, right? Canigliaro, our principal, Dr. Beretta Wilson. And we're going to end with a little blessing here. So if I can get everyone's attention, are we ready, guys? All right, then we have to get a group picture, right? All right, so may the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hands. Congratulations, you are GPS graduates. All of our GPS graduates up front, let's get some pictures. All right. So how about like tall people in the back?
Oh, I know I'm going to the back. I'm way too tall for this. Me and Lance are going to the back. Yo, DeAndre, get in the front. You're the shortest person in this class.
GPS graduates and mentors. Can we have our mentors come join us too here? All right, come on in, squeeze on in here. All right, here she comes. Come join us. All right, guys. All right, so first we're going to just do a nice 1, 2, 3, say GPS, right, with nice smiles. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, touchdown, right? Score touchdown. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, GPS! All right, now, get ready, don't block anyone's face. 1, 2, 3, touchdown! All right, great. Very good, guys. Did you find some good prizes over there? All right.